All right, the last part of this paper. Okay, so this one's a little bit easier. It's just going to be some algebra review skills. So this tells us that P is the midpoint of x, y. So anytime we see the word midpoint, that tells us that we have something that's directly in the middle, and we have two equal sides. So what that says is xp is 8x minus 2, and the other side is 12x minus 30. We just said that these should be equal. So in order to find x, all we have to do is set those two math problems equal to each other and solve for x. So let's think back to math, algebra, okay? We want to get our x's on the same side. I personally like to move the smaller x. So we're going to move, I like to do a dotted line down the middle too, to help separate. Those would cancel out. We get negative 2 on this side equals 4x, once we do our math, minus 30. All right. Now we want to get this 4x over here by itself. So let's move the 30 to the other side. We get 28 equals 4x. All right. So now we have our x's on one side and our number on the other side. Now we have to get this x by itself. So the easiest way to do that is to divide both sides by 4, where we will then find that x equals 7. Okay? So we set them up equal to each other. We got our x's. We moved our x's to get them on one side. Then we moved everything else that was over there with our x to the other side to get here. And then we got x by itself by dividing to get our answer. So there's that one. We'll move down to 10. Here's our trigger word, midpoint. Okay? So once you see that right away, and you figure out that this is one segment and this is the other segment, once you do your little diagram, all we have to do is put those side by side. Okay. So we look back up here what we did first. Let's move the smaller x. Now here, we got our x over there by itself. So this is positive 25, so we'll subtract 25. 16x. Draw my dotted line down the middle to help us. This would cancel out. 73 minus 25 is going to give us 48. And then as we did up here with the 4, we want to get x by itself. So we divide both sides by 16 to do that. And our answer would come out to x equals 3. Okay, so there's how we'll do those. I know this says find FH, but I would prefer that you guys just be able to find x for right now. So what I want you to do is I want you to come down here. Number 11, put it on the same paper you've done the other 3 problems. Set this equal to this, like we did up here, and solve for x. Once you guys do that on your piece of paper, you can take a picture of it and submit it on the Schoology app under the document titled Distance Formula and Midpoints. All right, guys, check back soon for another video.